So be in hip-hop entertainment, click, don't you know? I'm talking that bull, I'ma have to open a can of whoop ass. Yeah, check it out.
I think the thing that disappoints me most is the fact that they think there can be a replacement for this. Whereas competitors have shown time and time again that you can't beat this configuration, this level of accessibility and capability that's been a hallmark of Australian large cars for so long. Now the Ford Falcon, you would argue, is an example that the format is out of date, but you could also equally argue that Ford Australia didn't really do their best to try and keep it up to date. And again, I don't want to get into the whole recounting of circumstances and things that went wrong and things that people said and somebody did this and sent money to there and didn't, you know, all that stuff I guess is probably a little bit too late now. But the assertion that somebody thinks they know the solution to the hole that's going to be left behind the Falcon, by the Falcon and the Commodore, seems pretty hard to believe when I haven't seen those type of vehicles being built and sold anywhere else. You can argue that they're dying because they don't fit into everything else. They don't fit into all those other world markets. But why would you want to? You have a look at the most popular cars in the market. Why would you want to fit into that mold? Why would you want to become a Corolla or a Camry or a Honda Accord or any of those sort of cars? They hold zero interest to me whatsoever. I can't understand the appeal of these cars come appliances that don't have the hallmarks of what makes a great car to me. They don't have any of those characteristics. They don't have any level of involvement or a need to control or the sound or taste or feel that excites. They're just a place to be while you get from one place to another. And when you start taking away the interest from an activity like that, people stop paying attention. That's exactly when people start crashing or relying on systems too much. And the next thing you know, people are getting run over or dying. And then when those people die or when there's an incident, you know, people don't... They try and create a solution to circumvent the opportunity for a human to make a mistake. And as soon as you remove the need for a human intervention, that's when humans stop paying attention. We are genetically programmed to take the path of least resistance. Well, most of us are. I wouldn't necessarily I like to be a bit of a pain in the ass. But most of us, for the most part, try and do it the easiest way possible. And what's wrong with that? It's pretty fucking boring. How are you supposed to become evolutionary? How are you supposed to become innovative if you're just doing what the person in front of you did? If you always take the path of least resistance, you'll never find a new path, and you'll always create the same mistakes over and over again. How about a little bit of excitement, people? How about a little bit of this could go wrong? How about the need to pay attention? Get some.
Hey yo, I ain't your cat.